What if I told you that in 2025, you could ditch your laptop entirely and still run your business, edit videos, record voiceovers, manage files, and automate everything, all from a setup that fits inside a small sling bag? This isn't science fiction, it's my real-world setup. I traveled for 30 straight days without my laptop, relying on an ultra-portable, AI-powered rig that didn't just match my MacBook's performance. In many ways, it beat it. Welcome to the most insane travel setup of 2025, where productivity meets freedom, where creativity flows without fans worrying, where AI and cloud tools eliminate the old limits of hardware. In this journey, I discovered how far tech has really come, and how little we actually need when the setup is right. So let me take you through what I used, how I built it, what worked, what failed, and why I may never go back to a traditional laptop again. The heart of this setup is the 2025 iPad Pro M4, the most powerful chip Apple's ever put into a tablet. But calling this thing a tablet is an understatement. With the M4 chip, up to 16 GB of RAM, a Thunderbolt 4 port, a stunning Ultra Retina OLED XDR display, and native support for Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, Xcode Cloud, and now full multitasking in Stage Manager with external displays. This iPad is a computer. It booted faster than any laptop I've owned, had a battery that lasted 10 hours under load, and never once crashed, even while rendering 4K multicam footage or running multiple AI assistants in split screen. But great hardware means nothing without the right accessories. So I paired it with the Logitech MX Keys Mini for typing, and the SwiftPoint GT mouse, which offers full gesture support and magnetic travel mode. For screen expansion, I packed the Asus ZenScreen OLED MQ16, a 15.6 USB-C portable display with DCI-P3 color accuracy and just 1.2 pounds in weight. When I wanted to dual-screen Final Cut in my research notes, it performed like a dream. I powered the entire rig with an Anker Prime 200 watt GN charger and a Zendur SuperTank Pro power bank that gave me 2 to 3 full charges on the go. But here's where it gets wild. My workflow wasn't just mobile, it was AI-enhanced and voice-controlled. I wasn't just typing or dragging files, I was talking to my system. ChatGPT 4o ran beside my main app, helping me draft scripts, write emails, brainstorm video titles, summarize articles, and even format social captions on the fly. I could say, create 5 YouTube title variations using this hook, and it would instantly respond with catchy, SEO-optimized suggestions. Notion AI, embedded in my workspace, took over project planning and status tracking, generating task summaries, updating timelines, and rewriting briefs. With Siri shortcuts and custom automations, I could trigger multi-step workflows just by saying, "Let's prep for launch," which opened my storyboard, turned on Do Not Disturb, launched my AI writing assistant, and opened my video asset folder in Files. My AirPods Pro let me trigger Siri actions with a tap, including recording ideas into Obsidian using voice memos, launching ChatGPT prompts, or activating focus mode with white noise. And when I needed to go full hands-off, I used accessibility settings to control the iPad using head gestures. Yes, I could nod to accept an incoming prompt or move my head left to open an app. But I didn't stop there. I added the Shure MV88 Plus mic kit, a tiny but powerful condenser mic that plugged straight into USB-C. I used it to record high-quality voiceovers for videos and podcasts while sitting in cafes, cars, and co-working lounges. My voice sounded studio level. With tools like Descript and 11 Labs, I cloned my voice and edited entire voiceover tracks without needing to re-record. I could highlight a section of my script and say, "Regenerate this paragraph in my voice," and boom, it was done. As for video editing, Final Cut Pro on iPad was the real game changer. It handled multicam footage, B-roll overlays, effects, and titles with zero lag. It even supported external SSD drives for media libraries. I used a 2 TB SanDisk Extreme SSD connected via USB-C and edited entire videos without local storage. When I wanted to automate the cutting process, I used CapCut's AI Auto Edit feature to assemble rough cuts in seconds, even applying transitions, color correction, and social-friendly aspect ratios. For backup rendering and code compilation, I remote accessed my Mac Studio at home via Jump Desktop, giving me the full macOS experience from anywhere with low latency. With 5G and Starlink Mobile, I worked from beaches, forests, airports, and hotels with no hiccups. I even ran Logic Pro remotely to edit multi-track audio. File management? 100% cloud. I used iCloud Drive for app syncing, pCloud for secure document storage, and Google Drive for collaborative scripts. I trained Mem.ai to ingest all my notes, voice memos, emails, and PDFs. So at any point, I could say, find that slide deck from Barcelona last year, and it would pull it instantly with summary. I used Rewind.ai to capture everything I saw or heard on the iPad. Perfect for reviewing what I researched 2 days ago or revisiting a brainstorm session. All indexed, searchable, and accessible by voice. Need a camera? The iPad's front-facing ultra-wide camera handled video calls and vlogs, but for pro shots, I used my iPhone 16 Pro Max in continuity camera mode, mounted on a mini tripod with a magnetic grip. It wirelessly streamed 4K stabilized video into the iPad. I filmed product reviews, unboxings, and tutorials with cinematic bokeh and tracked face autofocus. No DSLR required. Editing? On the spot. Uploading? 5G tethering. Publishing? Scheduled via TubeBuddy and Hootsuite. But here's what really hit me. This setup wasn't just portable, it made me better. With fewer windows, fewer distractions, and AI doing 40% of the repetitive work, I focused more. I created faster. I iterated without friction. When I sat down, my workspace launched itself. When I spoke, my ideas became actions. When I reviewed footage, my AI suggested edits. I felt like I was orchestrating tech, not wrangling it. And in 30 days, I didn't once say, I wish I had my laptop. I shipped 12 videos, edited 4 campaigns, ran 2 client meetings per week, published social content daily, and tracked everything from this one kit. It fit into one Peak Design tech pouch. Weighs less than 3 pounds total. That's the power of intentional tech and AI working together. Now, would I recommend ditching your laptop? Honestly, it depends. If you're a video editor working with 8K RED footage, or a developer building massive apps offline, you may still need that MacBook Pro. But for creators, marketers, writers, and even coders working cloud first, this setup is ready now. And it's not just lighter, it's smarter. My advice? Start small. Add 1 or 2 pieces, maybe your iPad and a portable screen. Then layer in AI tools. Then voice. Then automations. Bit by bit, you'll start to see your laptop as a backup, not the main act. And one day, like me, you'll leave it behind entirely and wonder how you ever carried so much weight to do so little. Smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tech challenges, future experiments, and real talk from TechWave 65.